into this.
Addiction is not a death sentence.
You are now about to witness the greatest show on earth. Music in Mayhem. Music in Mayhem.
I'm Manny Vitale.
It's Skyler Ray, baby. This is Music in Mayhem.
Good Wednesday evening, everybody. How you doing? I'm Manny Vitale, co-host of Music in Mayhem with the one and only Skyler Ray.
Yay!
Welcome to Wednesday, March the 26th.
Yes.
How you guys doing, man? Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Getting ready. We're halfway through this week, getting ready for another busy weekend. And before we go any further, of course, let's see. OG.
Hello. Here I am. Hello.
Check out our new lid.
Yep.
Yeah.
We do recover.
And I tell you what, man, we had a guest on not only last night, the night before, Donald Blow. I believe he had on his We Do Recover hoodie.
We sure
And then
did.
we had last night, Pastor Jim Downs and a couple people that are with him. Brandon Hughes was sporting his We Do Recover hoodie.
There you go.
So thank you guys showing love for the one and only Skyler Ray and Kayla.
That's right.
And we are going to turn it up a notch for some more Music and Mayhem.
I'll be
So
leaving now.
you know what that means, OG.
That's okay.
Hey, look who's
ready.
already here. Yeah, we got to put you to work. Look who's here.
That's right. Oh,
Donald's
that's
here.
right. Oh,
So you
okay.
guys, welcome to another episode of Music and Mayhem. So here is the one and only Skyler Ray.
Woo!
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys
Uh-huh.
doing?
What's happening, brother?
Music and Mayhem.
Yeah.
I listened to that intro
I love that.
and I think my voice, because I was like, music or addiction is not. And I was like, dang. No wonder you said you had to do a little tweaking into the soundboard for me, man. It was like, geez. Donald Blow.
Donald Blow. He said he's been waiting 15 minutes. Man,
Well,
I told you got to stop talking before we go live.
See that? It's 7 p.m. ish, brother. And they both had We Do Recover merch on when they were on the show. Donald had it when he was the guest, and Brandon last night was watching when we had Pastor Jim Downs on, and so we popped Brandon on at the end of the show, and he was sporting the We Do Recover
Mhm.
hoodie.
It's
And we got
brand,
some,
baby.
and this is OG love.
Aw,
Look at that.
that's sweet.
Yeah, we got some OG love
Oh,
going on tonight.
somebody loves
Yes,
me.
indeed. Shout out to OG. Can you guys hear me good? Is it coming through this mic?
It's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
It's great.
it's definitely it cut out a little bit.
Thank you, Brandon.
It cut out a little bit. Are you sure about that?
What?
Huh? Manny,
Don't
don't make
even.
it awkward. There's silence. You got to feel it, Manny. You got to feel it. You got to feel the silence, Manny. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not know, Manny turns sweet 16 tomorrow. Sweet 16, never been kissed. So ladies and gentlemen, prepare for a wild party. Manny will be tearing up. He's going to be cutting the rug is what you young folks say, right?
Cutting the rug.
Cutting the rug, bro. Just some jams.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Look at you over there cheesing. Look at show the camera your teeth, Manny.
I gotta take him out.
No, don't take him out.
I gotta take him out. I forgot to share this. I'm sharing right now. Hold on a minute, man. Keep on. Someone pick
I
it
got-
up here.
I got you. So check it out. So why Manny is looking for what he is looking for. You guys, I want to say
There
thank
we
you
go.
guys for always hopping on. Sometimes we're a little bit late. I'll be completely honest. Manny said let's hop on 15 minutes early, and I was on my phone and I was setting up my Facebook shop. You see how I plugged that in? Make sure you go shop on my Facebook right now. But check it out. So I was setting up my Facebook shop and adding some items to that, and I was like, oh, it's 15 before. Let me hop on, right? And it turns out like my camera right here, right? The one I'm pointing at, you guys cannot see it, but I can see it. Sometimes when I hop on, the autofocus is messed up. It's like super high def when you get close, but when I'm away, it didn't focus. So I had to restart my computer. Well, check it out. So I got my computer bogged down with so many files and everything. It's only like 4 years old, right? It's an Apple Mac, a Mac top, desktop, whatever you want to call it. But it took forever to load, so I absolutely apologize for the delay. And then we got on, and then Manny started talking. So here we are. Thank you so much for the hold on. What did you have to share, Manny?
Well, I don't know. I was just sitting here and I forgot to share it out through our other pages, but we are good now. We are good. And again, man, thank you guys for popping on here with us. And there's Kevin and Donald. And thank you guys for showing some love for last night with the pastor and all that. We got a bunch of stuff going on trying to catch up with all these events. I don't even know where to start, man. First of all, we got you and your new music dropping, the stuff that you just did do. What's going on? I know that you say you got something coming up next week, this week that you're
Oh,
talking.
it would be next week, man. Not sure which one it's gonna be, but
Okay.
we got some cooking, right? We got a studio day with Kayla. Hopefully, it's a song with me and Kayla. If not, I will drop something else. But ladies and gentlemen, stay in tune because we dropping some. Like I said, every 2 weeks we coming up with something. We coming up with something, trying to stay flooding the market. You guys are incredible. So that's really what's going on. We got a lot of shows being booked. I just got had a meeting earlier, like my brand deal that went good. On top of that, we are on top of that. I got to take a call, set up a meeting with Texas. That's going to be coming up. What should be about 3 or 4 more events happening over there.
All
I'm
right.
excited. So many events are just flooding in. I'm stoked. Just got to talk to somebody this morning from Kentucky with a possible want to book us over there. I've never been to Kentucky, so I'll take it. I'll take
I
it.
tell you, it's
Nice.
just the last month and a half or so has been kind of weird over here.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have been busy for the last 2 years. I mean, just getting all this stuff, and it's just keep rolling.
Yeah.
And here, we're just getting things moving here ourselves. And once things started going well with us in New York, we kind of plateaued a little bit. And
Yeah.
just like you, man, when things change or get a little bit slow, man, I get edgy. I mean, I don't like downtime. I
Mhm.
don't like it. And it's just like, okay, that's time where something could be done. We could be working harder. We should be seeing more people. We should be on more shows, have more people on, work, work, work. And so I don't do well not doing shit. So I was getting a little frustrated. And just like I kind of took a step back, like me and you were talking about. You start forcing shit and you
Yeah.
get shit. It's just like, don't, it's going to happen. And that's what happened, man. Of course, with Coach, God bless him, man. Within a
He's an
matter of minutes,
amazing
old
man.
Tony Morrissey, coach in Connecticut with the Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters Foundation. Within a few phone calls, next thing you know, OG's phone is lit up with
Mhm.
all these different guests that are going to be coming this coming weekend. We went from 4 to 6 guests to 12. I mean, like that. So thank you, Coach. To Matt Cronin, Ian Bick, everyone in Connecticut, Leroy Ebron, all that's going on. And not only that, but now with my brother, Pastor Jim Downs over at Rock House Ministry and Project 300 was on the show last night, and it blew up. I mean, it was insane. We had a great time, and I tell you what, it was one of those things, kind of like with me and Skyler,
Yep.
where we started talking, and it was just like that instant click. And the same thing happened with me and Pastor Jim, and it just was nonstop. Next thing you know, one thing led to another. Now we are in the process of putting a lot of things together, working with Pastor Jim Downs and Rock House Ministries and Project 300. And it is insane, the things that are going to be happening. So looking to next weekend when we're off grid so I can fill you in on it. I mean, it's insane. Actually, your name is
Yeah, your ears should have been
involved
burning.
because
Fires are always burning, baby.
he
Because everybody's talking
yeah,
about
I
you. Good
mean
stuff.
he wants entertainment and knows about you. So yeah, you
Hey,
guys
I'm always grateful. I'm always grateful. I truly am. It sounds like a lot of exciting things, man. This
oh
year has been a blessing. It absolutely has, man. took a few L's this year, but like it's crazy because like some of the L's that we took this year, losses, right?
I'm froze.
Some of the losses that we took, should have like they're big money hits. They're big money hits that we usually come through for certain things, right? I don't want to get into details on it. We can talk later about it. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But like a few money losses are things that usually like help us out or things like that throughout the year. And we took a few big hits, and you know, normally I think I would be stressing it if this year hasn't blessed us as much as it has. Because like that's kind of been like our bread and butter. That definitely helps. And then like with what's going on and what we've been blessed with, it happened. And me and Kayla were talking. We're like, you know what? We're perfectly fine because the extra amount of income and different things that are happening have totally replaced it more than what we lost. So I was like, we're still in a better position than, you know what I'm saying, with the new blessings, even though we lost this. And so it's definitely a good thing, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like I really don't have any other words besides like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work for it. Like it, bro, my page reach is almost 1.5 million. Like, you know, I'm stoked. Like I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna keep on going. So
I'm
That's
telling you,
right.
well,
That's
what's
right.
happening is you've been busting your ass, and the proof's there. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's one thing if you weren't doing shit and all of a sudden this stuff was blowing up, it'd be like, what is going on? But I mean, you know, like we talk about all the time, you put in the work and you get the results. And you and Kayla definitely put in the work. That is for damn sure. And now you're reaping the rewards. And that's what it's all about. And me and you talked about this when we first started doing our thing. Yeah, it's great when you bust your ass and people notice. And it's like, man, look at those guys over there busting their ass and doing this and doing that. That's real nice. But when the cameras are off and when no one's looking, how hard are you working when no one's looking? That's the true, you know, true testament there. And that's like I was just saying, man, just, you know, being, you know, kind of like idle just makes me insane. It just really does. So yeah, man, a lot of great things happening. We're going to be taking off Friday morning. We are taking off to New York for the weekend to our studio in Connecticut. Lined up, we're going to be with Coach Friday and all of the other guests as well. So really looking forward to that. Thank you again, Coach. Thank you, Anna, over at Peaceful Mind Center, and everyone else, man. Really appreciate it, and especially all you guys, man. So why don't we get some stuff going on with everyone there in the comments, man? Throw out some sober dates, throw out some birthdays, throw out some weddings and anniversaries and divorces. Whatever else you want to celebrate.
Dates, huh?
Yeah, let's get some divorce dates going.
Hey, you know what's funny is I was watching. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera light. I feel like I'm really yellow if I get too close. You know what I'm saying? Look, it looks like I'm the wall that everybody's smoking in the room, right? But with that being said, it was funny because I was watching a Pinecast, right? A Pinecast with Woe. And
with Kalisha.
Yeah, with Kalisha, and it's crazy because I was watching that. And I thought of OG because when he was talking about, he was telling the story about his dad giving him 8 balls. And in my head, I said, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. What'd you get? Here you go, Dad.
Absolutely.
In fact, Kalisha wants to talk to us about something, doing some shows. So looking forward to talking to Kalisha over at Pine Case Podcast. Her and Calico tearing it up over there, doing an amazing job. I mean, she had you on, and then I was on right afterwards, and I was watching it, and you know, she does such a great job with her show, her presentation, her questions, just the way she presents herself, her product, and not only that, but more importantly, the way she conducts the interview with the guest. Man, she's on top of it. So props to Kalisha over at Pine Case Podcast and Calico.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's just been, you know, a lot of stuff going on, trying to get caught up. Me been running around freaking doctor after doctor trying to get this shoulder put together. It's so funny. I was telling OG that I went today because my back's still jacked up, so I had to go see. Now they're going to do injections, And while I'm talking to the PA, Devin, she's like, starts laughing, and she goes, "I'm sorry, Manny." And I've known them for a while, so she's like, "I'm just looking at your shoulder X-ray here on the films." So she turns the monitor, and she goes, "It looks like one of those swizzle, like a straw, those bendy straws." And sure as shit, that's what it looked like in holding my shoulder together. It's like a temporary spacer, but it looked like a freaking little twisty straw in my shoulder. I was like, "Yeah, nice,
Bigger than that. Shoot.
yeah." But other than that, man,
King
I don't
Handsome's
know.
in the house. Just
King
saw that.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Where's King Handsome?
He says he needs a talking trash reunion with you.
Talking trash?
Oh no, that's Nick D'Angelo.
Oh,
Who's also on.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, damn, Nick. We had Nick jumped on with us. Nick, definitely. Well, before I get in any trouble, Nick, OG Nick, you guys work it out, man. I am not allowed. Donald, somebody, Brandon, I'm not allowed to schedule anything.
Brandon's on. Kevin's
What
on.
happened?
Peter
Did you
Weber's
schedule
on.
something, get in trouble?
Man,
Yes.
everything. Skyler, I
We'll
swear
be
to
on
God.
the plane, or we're in the
Yeah,
air.
She's.
Let's do a
I'll be
show.
talking to someone. And they're like, "Manny, can you come on the show?" Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. And then I'll talk to someone. They're like, "Manny, we'd like to come on your show." Okay. What about this date? Let's do it. Let's do it. So then I'll get a hold of Ochi and I'll be sending her messages. I say, "Listen, I'm going to be on this show and this show on these dates.
No, you're not.
And we have these people going to be on our show these
No,
dates."
you're not.
And it's followed. Yeah. And it's followed by, "No, you're not." I'm like, "What do you mean?" "Well, you're already double booked for that show. We're going to be in an airplane on that day." So she's like, "You are in timeout. No more scheduling. I've been putting scheduling timeout."
Yeah.
So that's okay. King Handsome, my man. I tell you what, King Handsome is between you two and Kayla, your schedules are insane, man. I was looking at his as well. It was just like boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah. He's a busy guy.
Busy
Gotta be
man.
grinding. You gotta be grinding out there and trying to take care of things, man. That's the only way it's gonna happen. That's the only way it's gonna work. It's to stay focused, to have goals, right? You gotta have something that's realistic that you could obtain. So start out small. And that's the way to
I still love that story that you told about where the hell were you guys? You were going on
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah. And it was just like, yeah, it's gonna be so nice. We're gonna be kicked back, released, go to the beach and all that. And you said King Handsome's like, "Well, we could do this video, we could do this, and this, or doing all this work." And you're like, we're gonna be in Hawaii.
We're gonna be in Hawaii, bro.
We're gonna be in Hawaii, man.
Not
Yeah.
working.
I know Wo always wants to just work. And it's like sometimes I like to kick back and enjoy it. That's why I know he's just like a workaholic.
Oh man. In
We be
fact,
out doing stuff and I'm just on the couch kicking it, bro. Kicking it, watching movies.
well,
playing
I
games.
just love your answer. We're gonna be in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Well,
Why would we not go to the beach? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just like not this weekend. This weekend we are going to be in New York and Connecticut, but the following weekend we are off to Portland, Oregon, to an undisclosed location. We will have cameras.
452 Southeast.
Oh,
Southeast.
we'll be giving bogus info.
Start
But
Boulevard.
it's going to be so nice, man. We'll be doing some shows. We'll be doing in fact, that's okay. That's what we're talking about, releasing the stuff like that. But we got a lot of just some good stuff happening. I was trying to do the interview on the beach.
He lying. He lying. He said he don't want to go to the beach. He absolutely lying. I'm calling Cap right there.
What happened?
Because I was like, we could go here and do this and go swimming. And he's like, "I'm not trying to go swimming, bro. I'm coming to work. Let's shoot some music videos. Let's do this." And I was like, "But whoa, we in Hawaii right now." You know what I'm saying? Like we can do that any other city and state, but like we're literally on an island, bro. We're going to the beach. We're gonna go swimming. We're gonna go get hit by the waves. So
Mike,
nice try. I remember very much, whoa, because I was like, he's tripping.
I love that.
So
Amber, Tyler.
yes,
All right.
indeed. We got Tyler with the We to Recover gear in his picture right there.
In fact, Tyler just got to give us some. And
Nope, we're not acknowledging that guy. Goodbye.
Coach, how you doing, brother? Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters Foundation.
Woo.
We are going to be tearing it up. Coach, thank you for everything. OG is still, she's got carpal tunnel now.
That's
From
okay. I love
everything
it.
that
I love
happened.
it.
I tell you, after a few phone calls from this man right here, Tony Morrissey,
world
and the
opened up.
Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters Foundation, he thank you so much, brother. We're going to be seeing you Friday afternoon at the magnificent, state-of-the-art White Plain Airport. And hopefully we can. It's not going to take too long to find you. That place is huge.
Huge.
You'll see the. I'll be chasing the seeing eye dog from the pilot. But love you, Coach. Can't wait to see you.
Coach will always find you, bro. Coach will always find you. Wait till he puts the Apple tracker on you. He does. He does. He said, "I'm about to drop you off in Brooklyn," and so he dropped us off. Hey, I felt like Coach's kid for a second, which was really cool because like he's a good man. But check it out. Yeah. So here's the thing. I remember we're going around and Coach is a workaholic. And I remember being there and he dropped us off in Brooklyn. I think we had pizza, or maybe it was right before we got pizza. First of all, Coach knows all the good photo spots. Okay. But he dropped us off and he gave me ice cream money. And he's like, there's ice cream spot right down there. He said, you young people go walk it out. I'll be back. And by the time we came back, like, don't mind you. He's like, let me see your phone. And he put a tracker on my phone so that like when we loaded up, I could see where he's at on the map and he could see where I'm at on the map. He got to make sure I'm little, right? He got to make sure I don't get kidnapped. I'm in Brooklyn, right? And so he comes back. We got our ice cream. We had to check in with Pa. And Pa had flowers for Kayla. Aww. And so it was really cute. It was really cute. Coach goes above and beyond. That's the man. Absolutely adore him. He's good people. And I'm so glad you guys connected because
my God. I love he gave us ice cream money. I love that. And Coach, since I know I'm going to forget, when we are there, I need to talk to you about my brother in arms now, Reverend Jim Downs. Pastor Jim Downs. I need to talk to you about that because he really wants to talk to you about your event coming up in August.
All your events.
So please remind me to tell you about this in Project 300. It's something I mean, all kidding aside, really, really something that he's serious about, wants to be part of to help out in any way he can. So
he's only gets on Project 300. That's not Project 500, right? The big paying event that you got me a part. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Project 300 for you.
Project 300. There you are. Project 300 with Rock House Ministries with Pastor Jim Downs. But we'll be discussing that as well.
All kinds of good things coming.
Oh my God.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. What are some things you are excited for this summer, Manny?
Man, I tell you what, the one thing was every time I walk out this door, and especially going to the garage, and I see that beautiful my Harley sitting there, getting on there and just riding. I jumped on today as I was on the way.
You did.
I didn't ride. I just got to see if I could because of my back and shoulder shit. But I'm really looking forward to that. Just being out in nature. I just love being outside. I love being in the woods. I'm definitely looking forward to this weekend, of course, with Coach and everyone, but next weekend, we're going to have our getaway. Looking forward to that. But just really pushing things now with the nice weather, being outside, some of the events that we have going on. Definitely looking forward to meeting as many people as possible. As far as in-person meet and greets is something I really want to do.
Speaking of meet and greets, so we're going to be setting up on Southeast Burnside Boulevard in Portland, Oregon. We're going to have them there. You come up, you get 2 minutes for 999 pesos. I try to charge more than 999 pesos, but
no mas.
We got to continue building. But so if you want to come see us, make sure you do in August.
In August,
we'll be in Connecticut, New Milford. It's going to be going down, guys. I'm super excited for it. So, and I'm in a good mood, but it's really going down in August. I promise you that.
Oh,
Ryan Cody Brothers and Sisters Foundation. Please check it out. And
Mhm.
just an amazing foundation, amazing man, amazing family.
Yeah.
But what about you, man? What about you and Kayla? What I mean, you besides work, you guys
You
got
got some
anything planned?
music coming?
We,
guys
well,
need-
we always got new music. We always got new music, OG. That's a given. Honestly, probably just work. Try to hit a couple of our personal goals. And try to set ourselves up financially better by the end of the year. I don't think we're going to be doing any crazy vacations this year.
Well, you did you were Spain and you did
Yeah.
all that.
That's fine. That's
We're
beautiful.
trying to set ourselves up, man. We got a lot of stuff we want to do, and life is expensive. So this year is just focusing and trying to make as much as we can, and really try to get everything in order. Hold on. Where's it at?
Tyler.
Oh, he likes the hat.
Yeah, it's okay, Tyler. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Man. And,
Not
is he
Tyler.
talking about your Detroit hat, or is he talking about the Blazer hat?
No, he said he likes yours, Skyler.
Yeah, you always got the Detroit hat. You need to switch it up. Wink, wink. Hint, hint.
Oh man, and I even got my opening day, not home opener, but opening day for baseball
Tigers.
tomorrow with the Tigers and the Dodgers. So I figured I'd go with my Tigers hat and my Lions shirt, hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
and but then OG is representing over there with
Yeah.
bam
This
her
is
hat.
OG.
Eureka.
There you go, OG.
Always showing love. I appreciate it. See, you need to be
Yeah.
more like OG. Is what you need to do, Manny.
I could never be that nice.
OG handles things. OG rocks the brand.
Uh-huh.
I got
OG. I know. Doesn't
man.
hurt
If
to
I
show a
was
little love
ever
every once in a while, Manny. I know you always see the big old murals and stuff. I have you in the back. I have hand paintings of you around the house. What you'll see when I lock you in my basement this weekend.
next weekend,
Lock
next
it-
weekend.
Next
Oh,
weekend.
okay.
Next weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
Not this
Oh my God. What else we got going on here? Jesse says, what is Jesse? I want to own a cabin in the middle of nowhere one day. Jesse, that sounds amazing.
That
I
is a
just-
good goal.
Man,
And if you guys have goals, what do you guys want to do? Is there something that you always wanted? Is there something you wanted to own? Drop it in the comments. We will pop them up on the screen.
yeah,
Mhm.
man. I mean, we got some beautiful weather on the way. It was here in Detroit, Michigan. It's still nice out right now. A little cool. It's in the upper 40s, but still beautiful day out there. For me, I've always loved, the one thing with Michigan, some people will bitch about the cold and snow and all that, but I love that, man. Jesse, 9/11/2006 is my sober date. Congratulations,
Wow.
Jesse.
Congratulations.
Let's throw some sober dates up here, folks. Sober dates, birthdays, divorce. I'm still.
Stop with that. Yes.
Hey, man, divorced people are happy people.
I know.
The
I've done,
worst people
I've
are
done it
happy.
a couple of times. That's what was how good it was for me.
See,
He
I
always
have-
says divorce dates.
I always
So
have to
check it out.
us-
Tyler Thompson said, "I'm gonna go to the beach or go to the
I'm going
ocean."
to the ocean this summer.
What
Man,
ocean are you gonna be going to, Tyler? What city and what state? Have you ever been to the ocean, Manny? You don't know, huh?
I have. I was in Florida once. Yeah, I'll never go back there again. I got freaking engaged, so I'll never go back to Florida again. That damn state. But
I
I
love
was
Florida,
there.
bro.
I was at the Lani Kai. Had a great time. Yeah, man, and yeah, it was beautiful. Actually, ended up hanging out the weekend with Brian Howe from Bad Company. I
Okay.
ended up meeting him and partying with the band one night. It was insane. Yeesh. What do we got? Jacqueline, February 10th, 2021. Congratulations.
Right.
And Jacqueline will be seeing you soon. June's
Is
gonna
she
be
coming on?
here. She's good. Oh, no, I meant in person. We're going to be seeing Jacqueline in Athens,
Okay.
Alabama.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
looking
it's gonna be a
forward
number
to
of the My Fight Our War down in Athens, Alabama. We found out.
That's incredible.
Uh-huh.
No, it truly is. No, I'm excited. We're gonna be no, me and you, bro. We gotta go to Miami.
Hey,
You said you ain't going back to Florida, but Miami.
Hey, you know what? I'll go.
Oh, you got a friend in Miami.
Oh, that's right. Nelson Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Has got a hell of a show. I was on his podcast in Connecticut. He was on my show. I was on his. Nelson Rodriguez. He changed his brand, so I don't want to screw that up. So he's got a new brand now, but he's got a new studio. M2 The Rock.
Let's go.
Hey,
let's
man.
go.
Okay.
And if you guys haven't seen it, we just dropped an episode a couple days ago, so make sure you go peep it. It is available on all major platforms, YouTube, all the Apple, everything like that. So go check it out right now. It's an episode featuring yours truly. It turned out great, and thank you very much for the opportunity, my guy. And he just had a birthday the other day. I think it was 2 days ago.
Happy birthday. Hey, I'm still waiting for my call, man. I hit you up. I'm ready for your show. I'm ready. Hit me up, man. I want to come on your show. So if you got room for an old former Detroit cop biker, I'm your man. So let's do it. But seriously, happy birthday, man.
Absolutely.
And congratulations on all you're doing, man. Great show, and looking forward to more.
Yes. And guys, if you guys do not know as well, I just dropped an episode, or I was on an episode of Two Addicts and a Moron. It's crazy because
I love that.
I know. I love this story.
So, well, there's a thing. Well, I wasn't going to tell the story of like when I found out what it's called and I'm the second addict. But what I was going to say is there's a scene there and I didn't know they were going to get it on camera because they had multiple cameras set up, right? And it's an in-person interview. And we did it in Austin, Texas. And I was like, they're like, oh, welcome, Skyler, on the show. Thank you for coming on. And I was like, hey, thanks for having me. I was like, you guys may not be able to see it, but here I am as a man, even though my feet don't touch, on your podcast, right? And they flash to the other camera angle, and you see me sitting down, and my feet aren't touching the ground. So short. And so it's kind of a funny clip. It's right at the beginning. You guys got to watch it. Manny's talking about when I was on there. I was trying to figure out how they because it's called Two Addicts and a Moron, right? And I know the moron is Joey, and then you got Mike as one of the addicts. And when I came in, I met Joey, I met Mike, and then they were showing me like the sound guy and the technical guy, and I was talking to him, and and I was on the episode, and they were talking. I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait a second, where's the other addict? It's Two Addicts and a Moron. Mike's an addict, Joey's the moron. I was like, the sound guy must be the addict, right? And then at the end, it hit me. And I was like, oh, shoot, I'm the other addict. I was like, that makes sense because the show is Two Addicts and a Moron. And so, like, it was kind of my aha moment. And it was a really cool thing, man. They were really, really kind. I'm excited about going back. We'll definitely be back there. I think I'll be in Austin in October. Also, I'll be in Austin in November, I believe. Also, I'll be in Dallas in November. M2. I should be in Dallas in November. So probably go hook up with him because he has his show out in Dallas in the studio. He does. Houston out in August. It's supposed to be August 31st. So that's going to be crazy, which I'm excited about. We might literally just be touching down, picked up, go rock a show, and get dropped back off at the airport. But hey, that's the life you live sometimes. The life of a rock star.
Yeah. You're so fabulous.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah. You know what? I would. I tell you what, man. I saw that hell of an episode, man. I would love to do that show. I love the police. And thank you for the. So how are do we want to get some ages out here on these people? How old's everybody? Is everyone like 38 like me?
I thought you were sweet 16. I already sent your presents.
Oh, come on, 16's
sweet 16, never been kissed, baby.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready? How old I am?
You are 32.
34.
You are 34.
OG, no, come on, man. How come OG know, but you don't? That's because she's rocking that hat. You gotta show love, Manny.
34. Well, it's right. How old do you think I am?
Honestly,
well, you tell people all the time.
Yeah, I'm 59, man.
I was about to say 58, so I'm wrong. Too.
Oh no, I'm not that young. I'm 59. 59, brother.
Hey, I'll take it.
That's
I'll take it.
What? Wait a minute.
Donald Blow is 14.
Okay, wait. What's this? That's my belly button age.
You know what that means, right?
No.
Okay, so belly button age is because everybody in recovery celebrates birthdays as like
Ah,
milestones. So a lot of people, like, I have 6 years of recovery,
oh,
so I'm 6, right? But belly
Gotcha.
button age would be 34
I got you,
because that
got
was the
you.
actual day I was born. So it's kind of
Uh,
just the saying they are doing. M2 Rock just turned 55
55.
years
God
old.
bless. Hey, man, we're in our prime now, man. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Even though I'm falling apart and I've got plates and screws and all this holding me together right now, brother, I tell you what.
Really?
Now the state of mind that I'm in is probably the best that I've felt ever, honestly. But I mean, physically, we were at the gym training one time, and we're my aches and pains and everything. Like this was years ago. I got up off the bench, and this young buck comes walking by me that I've known forever, and he goes, "Oh, come on, old man." I'm like, "Kiss my ass." I go, "You wait till you get to be my age."
Yeah.
And he goes, "How old are you?" And this was a while back, man. And I think I was 40. And I go, 40. And all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, man." He goes, "I hope when I'm your age, I look that good." And I was like, "Thank you, you fucker." He compliments me and slams me at the same time. But it's like, no, man, my other buddy's like, "Man, it's just a number, man. It's not as old as you are. It's not, no, it's how you feel." I go, "Don't tell me that." I go, "I feel like I'm
even
about
older than
159. But God bless y'all, man. So yeah, please keep those sober dates coming.
your
Birth
birthday is
dates,
coming as well.
anything else, man. Kids, graduations, anything you guys are celebrating.
Absolutely. And I will get you his number so you can go ahead and text him and set that up, Manny. But Donald Blow said he turned 14. Congratulations, young man. I'll go
Okay,
ahead
now
and tell you $1. Just don't spend it all in one spot.
oh,
Jesse is 42. We have
he
Tyler's going to be 36.
he
Uh,
changed. Look, he changed to 45 all of a sudden.
what?
Donald Blow fibbed.
Out here catfishing, bro.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
John
We got,
Decker,
are you
40.
clicking on a comment?
John Decker. I'm not clicking on anything.
Oh, there we go. There we go. It's taking forever to load.
Um,
Joey said, "Come on, anytime, brother." Oh, that's my boy Joey. Let's go. See,
where you at?
that's the moron right there I was talking about.
Where we at? I don't see
Joey.
it. Who?
Joey on the screen.
Oh, okay. Come on, anytime, brother.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I am 44.
Yeah,
Happy
we got
44.
Jacqueline, who's 45. Who else we got? I'm feeling like a young buck in here.
Yar.
We got John Eckers, 41 is the new 30.
Nikki Munson. I am 39. Wait, what's that? 41 is the new I like that.
Yes, indeed.
So 59 is 49. 59 is 39.
Oh, and shout out to John Ecker. I was just on his podcast the other day. Just did
What's
that
up, John?
out as well. Make sure you guys go check it out, guys. I'm doing all these podcasts. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, but it's fun. It's fun. I love you guys very much. And John, thank you very much for the opportunity. Who else we got? Jesse, where are you from again? I forgot. Go ahead and drop what country you're from. I know you don't live. I don't think you live in the U.S., but go ahead and drop your country. Who else?
We have another person from the Philippines, Alyssa Lugpatan from the Philippines.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
It's interesting
John,
how
nice
we're
to
getting
meet
all
you,
these
man.
people from the Philippines. That's
Nice
cool.
to meet you. Hit me up, man. You want to come on here, and we'll come on. Love to come on your show as well. That's one thing with My Fight Our War and Music and Mayhem. We're a lot of music based and a lot of mayhem and stuff. We've had Kalichi on, we've had King Handsome on, we've had Matt Keegan and Benjamin Lerner. But when it's my page with My Fight Our War, we have a lot of people come on, and it's basically on them telling their stories. So if anybody wants to come on My Fight Our War, please hit up OG, and we will get you on. Tell your story. Give your testimony, man. And let's get out here, support each other, and do our thing. So nice to meet all you guys, and Joey and John, and man, let's do it.
A lot of new faces, man. A lot of
yes,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
John, let's do it, man.
Yes, indeed.
So we got John Ecker now.
John who?
John Ecker.
John
Oh,
Ecker.
yeah. Okay, got
Just
it.
go ahead
John.
and book him for tomorrow, Manny.
Tomorrow we're done. Wait a minute.
Done. OG, make it happen. Thank you.
You should have seen that look. I just got.
won't even be here, so he's on his own tomorrow.
Yeah, as soon as I look over, she's every time I start going on a roll, I just look over. She's just going like this with her phone. She's just like,
It's a joke. So it's a joke. So John, if you missed the beginning, no, like you guys should definitely hook up. But it's a joke about like because Manny likes to book all this stuff, but he don't control the schedule, and he books stuff without even knowing what's going on. He's like, oh yeah, June 30th, 5 p.m. works, and then OG's like, well, how are you gonna do that? We're on a plane, right?
Yeah.
So that is the joke right there. Pretty sure he was in Oregon with Skyler before he came to May. Donald, yes, he was. So me and Kalichi, we had a show in Oregon about
that's great.
2 days before he came up there. And speaking of that, Donald, I would like to be able to come out next year. So, and sorry,
They've got
the light is tweaking out right now.
They have his Donald, what's the name of your that okay, that's what I thought because he was talking about the different entertainment and all that. Definitely, man. That's definitely you.
So we have
Lori.
Is Lori trying to be a guest? Is that what she's doing?
Right here it says what kind of story about our life, how bad it was, something. Well, for My Fight Our War, it's basically we our family is basically full of support for anyone and everyone and anyone who's dealing with any type of battling with addiction, mental health issues, shit in general, man. That it just basically put us to our limits and put you down for the count, and where people kind of just figured you were done. And you proved everyone wrong, and you came back with your comeback story, and you're here, you're living large and proud. So if that's you, hit up OG. Well, that's what everyone calls her, but that's her name right there, Lynn Barron's Hannah. Hit her up on Messenger, and she will take care of all the scheduling, and we'll get you on My Fight Our War, and you can tell your story. We, like I said, Skyler will. It's the music part. That's all him, man. With him and all. Everybody wants to collaborate with Skyler and Kayla, man. They're always, names that are reaching out. So that's why you see all these songs and you see Skyler's name all over everything. That just goes to show you why, because he's that damn good, because they're that damn good. So, that's props to you guys, man.
Thank you, man.
Caleb.
Who else we got? Yep. Hey,
man. Look at that. No freaking love from my Detroit. Look at that. That's all right. That's all right. No Detroit love, man. That let's see. Yes, no matter how many.
Now I'm glad you like the hat, Caleb. Thank you. I've had this for maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe even longer. Man, I might have had this hat since like 2017. A lot of my stuff that I have some new stuff. I have some nice new stuff. But a lot of like my hats and clothes, especially if you see a hat with a flat bill, most likely I've had it for like 7 or 8 years because I normally don't wear the flat bill no more. I more and more wear the dad's cap. Manny says once I get older, if I'm becoming an old man like him, I got to wear a dad's cap. And so that's what I do. But with that being said, guys, like I have a lot of, it's crazy because like I was blessed this last time I got locked up. I had so many clothes and so many shoes when I got out and hats. I got out at a place called Shoreline in Portland, Oregon. Some of you guys may be familiar with it. And when I got out, I was giving away so much stuff to like all the roommates. They give you like your own studio apartment, right? And I probably hooked up like 5, 6, maybe even 7 people with bags of clothes, shoes, hats, jackets. I mean, my whole thing was like when I got out, my dad had a storage unit, right? Because like, I remember when I got locked up, like I couldn't even walk into my bedroom. And that was the same thing like at this little storage or this little unit I got when I got out. Literally shopping bags were everywhere. I'd come home and I would just drop shopping bags on the floor. I don't know why, but I had like this weird thing where like if I passed the store I just went in there real quick and just bought as much as I could. And I would leave with like 10, 15 bags of shopping bags. I was high. I was out of my mind. I'd been up for days. So I would go home. And I would just like unload the car and just put it on the floor. So like my closet, when you opened up, was just shopping bags full of stuff, like all this stuff in it. My bed had shopping bags. You couldn't even get on the bed. The chair, the lazy boy that was in the corner, shopping bags. The floor had shopping bags. You couldn't even like really walk in the room. Right. I don't know why I did that, but when I got out, I still had all that stuff. And so I just gave it to a lot of people in recovery. You know,
Nice.
I probably offloaded like 70, 80% of my stuff. But that's why I'm saying, like, I still have like Jordans and stuff from like 2014, 2015. So that's where this hat comes from, guys. So if you guys see me with a flat bill hat, it's probably because I got it back in my dope days. Right? When little gangster, little schizo. No, definitely wasn't a gangster, but I was high, so I felt high and mighty, and I thought I looked cool when I had my hat. You know what I'm saying? But we can never be OG cool with a flat brim. I'll tell you that.
Oh, hi.
I'll tell you that. So,
OG cool.
Okay.
hey,
Man, I tell you what, I got the old man lid going because I tell you what, I put that lid on and I look like I'd have to go outside and beat my own ass because I look like a tool. It's just like it just ain't happening, man. I get guys that that I ride with and all that shit. They look badass, man. You know, I put that shit on and it's just like I'm the first one laughing, but it's all good.
I like the style of hats you wear, Manny. Honestly, that's why I wear a lot. There's only a few of them that I have, and I try to switch it up, so I'm not always wearing the same stuff. Because it's funny because I have those gray hood. I have a gray hoodie, and I have about four of the same ones. Because we went out to a center, they gave us 2. I jacked Kayla's. And the next year we went back out, they gave us 2, and I jacked Kayla's. So I have 4 of the same hoodies, and that's why I'm always like in the gray hoodie with the gray hat on these lives. And then I've been doing like sometimes 3 to 5 podcasts a week from all these invites. And so like I was like, yo, I can't be in the same gray hoodie and hat, even though like they're clean, or at least should be, you know. And so I'm trying to switch it up. So I'm going through like my old hat bins and finding jackets and trying to switch it up so I don't look the same. Because I don't want to think like, here's Skyler Ray, which it doesn't matter. But here's Skyler Ray in the same hoodie and the same beanie. They're like, is this reel right here, is this from yesterday? Is it from Monday? Is it from last week? Last Friday? Is it from 2 months ago? We'll never know because I'm in the same outfit. Right? So give me some credit because I do everything last minute and I'm like, oh, I'm about to go live. I got 5 minutes to go grab something that matches. Right?
See, yeah.
So
that's just like me, man. I am just the most generic dude, man. Like for me, it's jeans and t-shirt, man, or jeans and hoodie. There's the only
Yes,
that's the only style there is, man. And it was funny when I was riding with the club. We were actually the only the club that was had a dress code where everything was black. I mean, there was no wearing jeans and they had to be black everything, black jeans, black pants, black shirt, everything. There was nothing. So I mean, so that's one thing, man. I'd open up my closet and all you saw black jeans, black t-shirts, man. That was it. It was very easy. Yeah.
Until Cakes came around.
Yeah.
Now
no shit.
Because all I get is dog hair, like her hair. And now I wear a bunch of gray.
It's like the real like point, like this like little needle sticking up. Like, she's got that real short hair.
Just bring black when you come, you'll see.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can.
Okay, good.
Huh?
We'll do. Well, I'll wear black. I love dogs.
Yeah.
No, but just t-shirts.
Don't mind dog
jeans,
hair,
man. T-shirts, jeans, or sweats. That's just, that's it. Just hopping on the show. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Back
Caleb.
to work. Caleb, man, you have a great day. Hump day.
Hump day, baby. Let's get it.
Getting ready for the weekend.
Video of Cakes humping her stuffed animal for Hump Day.
Oh yeah. The next music video will be Pound Cake just sitting there going to town, pounding cake, man.
Hey, I got a really cool stuffed animal for you to give Cakes when you guys meet up. It's so she loves her big body monkey, and she tore it up so bad, and then she there's holes all over the face and the head because she likes to hump it, and then she'll pin it down and just suck on its face and sleep. Sleep with the monkey's head in her mouth, like a big section of it, right? Like slowly sucks it, and you can see her cheeks going in and out, and she's she thinks she's a baby, she thinks she's nursing,
Nursing. I was just
And so, with that being said, we had to get her a new monkey. because the other one just foam kept coming out. But I got her. It's like a gorilla. I think it's a gorilla. I have to check. But I got a big old body gorilla that you can give her.
Okay, good.
Is
Because,
it? Man, I
gets
tell
a
you,
little dicey around men sometimes. She's a slow burn.
I
You
tell
know,
you, man, when she tears stuff up like that, man, I know, like my buddy, he's got these little stuffed animals, and they're just regular stuffed animals that he'd get for his Rottweiler. The damn dog, I swear to God, was so gentle with these. He'd play with them. My dogs were all freaking crazy. Everyone, well, I had Taz, Chopper, and Hunter were my dogs. The names speak for themselves, but they'd get a toy and it would last half hour. They would just destroy. They'd pin it down and just rip it to shreds. It was like, well, that was nice. Shit. It was just. But yeah, they're just crazy. But then here's this big Roddy. Just I was picturing that when you were telling me about Pound Cake, just sitting there pulling this little monkey's face off. Just,
she loves the monkey, but sometimes. Like, she's got a lot better. Once she saw it started getting holes in it, she started taking more care of it. Like, the holes happened more like on the second, third day, and then she's had it for months without any new holes, right? But eventually, it just becomes wrecked. She's a lot better with it. But here's the thing: she knows what toys are hers. Like, I've never, ever, ever had one problem of her chewing anything that wasn't hers. So, like, if it ain't like her toy, she don't chew shoes, she don't chew cords, she don't chew like blankets, she don't like, you know what I'm saying? All those things like a lot of dogs chew on. She's never once did anything, destroyed any damage, anything, no property. Like I give it to her. Like she's very smart and intelligent. When I come through and I have something, she knows it's hers and she'll take it and she'll go beat it up. But if it isn't hers, like I could leave stuff on the ground, I could leave stuff anywhere and she will not touch it. She will not. The worst thing she'll do is sniff it, then leave it. Like,
see, that's the thing, man. I mean, I miss my dogs, man. All mine were rescues, and they were just so cool. And like Taz and them, they had their, he had his toys, and then he had his outside toys. The stuff that he would just rip apart outside and have a great time with. And he'd come in, and it's so funny. He had this basket, and it'd be like, oh, outside toys. So he'd grab this stuff, and he'd be gone. Or he'd have like I can't remember what it was. It's been so long with Taz, man. But he had this one. It was his favorite. And I can't remember what I called this thing. And you would put that somewhere in the house, or he'd hide it, or be in the bottom of this little bin and everything. And you tell him to go get his toys, and he'd be throwing everything around. You tell him to go get that one. He'd dig through there till he found that son bitch.
Wow.
And he was so cool. Taz, the man Taz.
She's so good. I absolutely love her. Like, she's so well behaved. I was thinking that we had to keep a lot of stuff up, and she doesn't. Like, we have like she has a kennel. I never shut her in it, but she has a kennel that she goes to. It's kind of like her bedroom, right? She has a bed in there. She has blankets. Anytime she's upset with us, she goes into her kennel, then like yells at us from her bedroom. And but that's where she gets her bones. Like if they're like actual bones or rawhide or like her special treats, right? That she's gonna be chewing on. She's not allowed to chew that like on the couches. She's not allowed to chew it. We have certain restrictions, and she knows that. And so as soon as she gets a treat like that, she runs straight to her bedroom with it and goes in there and starts messing it up. Although we have a nanny cam, it's called a Furbo. You could toss her treats. You could speak to her. Although anytime we speak to her, she starts barking at the camera because she's trying to tell us like get back home, right? She does not like it when we speak to her on this camera. But I caught her one time. It cuts up clips and gives you a review of your dog's day. And I saw her take her treat and go and take it on the couch. The only time she's ever done that. Mom and dad are gone. We're across the country. And there she is at home chewing on her treat that's not supposed to be on the couch. And I was like, I'll let you have this one, girl. Like,
she's walking out like this, and she's walking. She's like,
nobody's here.
And it was, and she took it, and I saw her like looking, and then she hopped up, and then like kind of like got down and like kind of covering it with her paws.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
And I was like, but it's okay because we've been gone for 3 days, and have your moment. That's like doing something like being rebellious while your kids are gone, and like your girlfriend over, your boyfriend over, having a drink. You know what I'm saying?
Then we got some rebellious here with our buddy Donald. I got a new couch. My dog's chewed the shit out of the cushions. Literally sat on the couch with no cushion. You had a spring going up your butt.
Crazy.
Oh my God. Just like with my dog Chopper, man. She went nuts one day. I came home and I looked on I had the stairs going up. There was like the landing at the first 2 steps right by the window. And
Yeah.
I'm looking, I go, what the shit is that in a pile? He goes, that puke or something? So I walk over, got closer, and it was a pile of like slaughter. It was like wood chips. The windowsill was right there where she'd lay and put her head on and look out the window. Well, she used it like a piece of corn on the cob, man. She started one end and it was like right down and just chewing the shit out of the windowsill.
Oh my
So
goodness.
instead of calling her Chopper, we called her Chipper. But yeah, man, that's one thing, man. My dogs, I got Susie the Wonder Dog now, and I love her to death, man. I never thought that I could get into a cat, but she is insane. She's huge, and she doesn't have those same traits that I heard about with cats, how they don't like to be held. They don't like yeah, it's a whole other world. But anyways,
I don't know. You say this,
Heidi.
but I never see her get her screen time. You want to grab her right now, and pick her up, or is she not going to allow you to do that? I mean, you said that she does.
She's kind of a diva sometimes.
Right now,
She doesn't want
she's
to-
sleeping.
Convenient.
She's a diva now. Now that she's got screen time, she wants some catnip. Oh no. Heidi, how you doing, Heidi Sullivan? Heidi.
Shout out to Heidi. I appreciate you so much. Heidi, thank you for always showing loves on my posts. Like, you show a lot of love. I'm 100% grateful. On top of that, like, I could tell, like, you take the time to read the post or see the post, and you give some wonderful insight. Also, I always feel loved and supported when I see your comment, when I see your name, when I see your face. You're always showing a lot of support. So thank you very much, Heidi. I'm completely grateful.
Heidi has been from day one. From day one, Heidi has been around, and Heidi, I hope you're feeling better. I know that there's a tough recovery that you're going through.
Mhm.
She had a nasty spill and actually fractured in 2 points of her pelvis.
Ouch,
So
ouch.
God bless you, man. Sending nothing but positive thoughts and prayers to you.
Absolutely.
And Shauna, it says, I'm late, but online now. Well, how dare you be late? When we say 7 o'clock, we mean 7 o'clock. Come on.
And if
now.
we're gonna be on time, you could be on time, Shauna.
That's
so
right.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
Man.
you're sorry. I just need you to do better. You know what? Don't even do better. Just be careful.
Just,
All right?
Yeah, you do you.
Mm.
Shauna.
I saw you put up the post for a minute about John Toole with 2 iguanas.
What's that? Where?
He's got
Oh,
you
yeah.
put
And
it up.
Shauna, I love you. I'm just joking. I absolutely love you.
We're
Hold on.
messing with you. John, it says, I have 2 iguanas and a bearded dragon. I tell you, they are great, man. I mean, just whatever your fur baby or whatever your animal kingdom is,
Yeah.
they are just amazing. I remember in my drunken stupor days, my dad had a fountain in his backyard. To be a smart ass, I went and I grabbed some feeder fish, a little goldfish,
Yeah.
just to be a smart. I just threw a bunch of them in there. Well, those animals are like carp, so they live through everything. So here, towards the end of the season, these things started out this big, little tiny little suckers. One by one, a couple of would jump out of the thing. A few birds got, and then this one, I ended up calling him Goliath because he got so damn big. We ended up throwing him into a tank, so we ended up having a pet. But
Hey, Heidi said she's walking on her own again. Congratulations.
oh, great!
You've
great.
been in our prayers. We've been praying
Yes,
for
you
you.
have.
Make sure you reach out if you need anything. Like, we got
Man.
your back. Like, I don't even got
So
a question
glad.
if you got my back, so you know I got yours. We got Nikki over here. Nikki says, Skyler Ray, your
Hey, Ray.
poster, what's up? Every time I read one, it hits home.
There you
Man.
go. That's what it's about, man. Family. Whoa.
Congratulations. And if anybody's in the building and if you guys are in recovery, congratulations. And if you guys want to give recovery a try or you're dealing with some substance issues, make sure you reach out, guys. We absolutely will embrace you. Not only will you gain a friend, but you'll gain a new family member. So reach out.
Please do. And again, if you've got something going on where if you think that you've got a family member, a friend, somebody, and if you think that there's a problem, please don't sit on it. Please don't sit there and think someone else will intervene, because I've had that happen before where I was talking to somebody and unfortunately it was talking after the fact because the person OD'd.
Mhm.
And while we were talking, this person was very upset. And the conversation, they said, I kind of thought there was something going on, but I wasn't sure. So I didn't say anything. And now this, now that. And so this person is living with regret. Please, if you have a thought that there's something going on, there's probably something going on. So please reach out. If you do want to come on and tell your story, and our words matter.
Manny's the guy.
Please reach out to OG, and we will give you. I host the show, but you guys are the
Mhm,
stars of the show.
And this is OG's name right here, guys.
Yes,
I know we
please.
say it a lot because, first of all, she deserves the damn credit because she's that
Oh,
good.
OG is, if it wasn't for OG, and we mess around a lot, but she runs this shit. She keeps it together.
She does. She kills it. She kills
We're
it.
froze. Oh, now we're back. But
And just-
seriously, man, she keeps things rolling. Not only here, but I mean the flights,
Connecticut
the
and
shows out
all
there.
that.
Now all the things that I agree to do with all these other shows, I just roll with it. But she's the one that has to
Rein
get the
'em in.
logistics going, and it's just a ton of shit. What is your Facebook link? Manny links. John, it's my personal page is Manny Vitale. Go to that. Or, of course, My Fight, Our War is our family page, by all means. But go to Manny Vitale.
Go ahead.
And, definitely let's hook up.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff on there, man. He does. He has his web series that he does on Facebook and online, like we are doing now, our version of Music and Mayhem, where we go live on social media. But also he does in studio ones. So shout out to the whole team over there. They really put out a great product. Him and Coach Tony recently dropped an episode last Sunday, so go check it out. Go run it up. But yeah, so go. Look him up. Message me if you can't find it. I will send you all the links, John. But yeah, check out both. They're really good. The ones in the in studio, he sets up with guests that reach out that can make it in person. But for the one he's talking about is My Fight or War, which anybody could come on as long as you have a story. And when I say a story, a lot of people think my story ain't good enough, right? No, I'm just talking about like you made it through addiction and you're on this side, because everybody has a different program. Recovery is not one shape fits all. So therefore, your stories and what you did, even if you feel like no one will relate or it ain't big enough or grand enough or unique enough, you don't know if you could be inspiring somebody. So therefore, he shares it with everyday people like myself, shares it everyday people like your guys' self. You guys are warriors. So that's what he does. It's absolutely wonderful. And OG, you were saying something about 4 minutes and 22 seconds ago. And I heard you say slightly something under your breath. I don't know if you were just saying something about Connecticut. I don't know. I'm trying to ring that bell. What were you going to say?
It'll come back to me.
I know we were talking about Connecticut, and because like Skyler was saying, what we do there, and so if anyone can make it out to Connecticut, to Ridgefield,
Yes,
Ridgefield, Connecticut. That's where our studio is. And we do all the in-person, like Skyler was saying. So if you can make it out there, great. We will be doing that here in Detroit, where I am right now. We're at this studio here. But up until then, and we will continue to do what we're doing.
I know what I was going to say. That we're already booking out to the end of April and May and June. So if you want to get on, message me. And I will get back with you, and we'll get it on.
Because we're actually adding days on now. As you know, we just did Fridays. We did Tuesdays. So you know what it is now. But like Skyler said, and this is huge, because we did have a person who was scheduled to come on, and there was like 2 or 3 shows before hers. And all of a sudden I get a call, and she's like, you know what, Manny, I don't think I'm going to come on, because I've been watching some of these episodes. And it doesn't matter who the person is, because we'll have people come on who are celebrities, who are rappers and singers and or athletes, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter what your platform is. Doesn't matter the story. But hers, she didn't think it had that shock value. So I told her, I said, trust me, I see you. Just do it. And as long as you want to. And she did. Halfway through, oh my God. Yeah, she killed it. There was
right?
Yes, exactly. It was Sunshine, Brenda Parent. and she lit it up, and she almost didn't do it. But so I always said, man, all of our stories matter. All of them. Your words are so strong. What you may think is nothing could save someone's life. So please,
And it
you
does.
know,
And it does save people's life.
it does.
Donald, I see it says no judgment zone either. That
Mhm.
is absolutely true. Check it out, guys. My inbox is always, always, always a no judgment zone. I'm there to listen. I'm there to listen. I'm there to throw out hopefully some words of wisdom, if that's what you're looking for, or like advice. But most importantly, as a friend, I am there to listen to you, to hear your concerns and what you are going through, and let you know that you have value and you're not alone, right? You could tell me whatever you want in the inbox, and that is literally a safe haven. I promise you that. Like, I don't repeat anything. If you ask me to make a post, I'll make a post for you. Things like that, right? Because, I want to be able to get you the help you need. But like, if you tell me like so-and-so, or I feel bad, I was high last night and I did this, like, I still look
That's
at you
okay.
like the person you are and what you have
Mhm.
to offer this world. And I will never run and be like, yo, Manny, look,
Guess
Michael
what
J.
so-and-so
Fox over here smoking crack and stealing from his mom. Like, no, that's I don't do any cheap laugh behind closed doors. I don't, gossip with Kayla. I don't do any of that. Like, I'm sincere when I say I want to help you guys. So, and Manny's
Yeah.
the same way, guys.
Man, I tell you what, whatever you say to us stays. What you see right here is when these cameras stop, is what you see afterwards.
Mhm.
And my brother Tyler, I tell you what, I know exactly what you're talking about. Tyler was on this show, he was a guest twice, and on that first one afterwards, he was talking. He thought he wanted to do podcasting, do what I'm doing, and I was like, all right, man, that's great. And then we talked daily, and he'd send messages, and he never brought it up though. So I wasn't going to push it. And all of a sudden, he hits me up with he was thinking about MMA. And then all of a sudden, a couple of days later, he brought it up. And then every time he would talk, he would bring it up. So finally, I was just we were talking. I said, you know what, Tyler? I go, you've been bringing this up. Obviously, it's in your mind. Obviously, it's in your heart. And I said, you've been getting your ass kicked by addiction and by meth and all that stuff. It's time for you to start kicking some ass. And next thing you know, man, he's at
doing
the
his
gym.
thing.
He's got his first fight scheduled, which he is going to be coming to the ring by my brother Skyler Ray's music. So and
Going back, came for the
that's
streets.
the thing. He not only was so proud of himself of doing what he's doing, he goes, he asked permission. He goes, can I come out to your music? And so Tyler Thompson coming out to Skyler Ray at his first boxing match, or first MMA match. I'm sorry. So so proud of you, brother.
Yes, indeed. And also, guys,
Cousin Tony.
I'm completely excited for you, man. I'm rooting for you. You know who that is. Shout out to you. Love, 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 Anthony. I appreciate
My
you, man.
cousin.
Thank you so much. Also,
Love you, cuz.
a few things I want to address in here. Lori, so go ahead and reach out to me. Go ahead and reach out to me or Manny. If you're looking for help or resources to possibly get them, to be able to get your daughter some help, please reach out to me. I'll see what we can do. Never no promises, but I do have a lot of resources, right? So let's see if we could address the issue. Let's see if it makes sense, and let's see if we could possibly help her change her life or get her in the right direction, right?
Exactly.
I'm rooting for you. Definitely send me a message after this, Lori. Do not forget. Even if you just need some advice or someone to listen to so you could talk about what's happening. Sorry. Even if your daughter isn't ready, right? Choking, right? Talking too fast. But even if your daughter isn't ready, you could go ahead and reach out to me just if you need someone to vent to. I seen somebody up here and I popped it up here twice so I wouldn't forget it. His name is David. He said,
yeah, Lori.
I was
David John Kendrick.
Yeah, Lori, I tell you, like everything you said, man, and that's 100% same with us. Hit us up here.
Where do you live, Lori? What state do you live in?
If we can't do it personally, we'll take care of it. We'll send you in the directions that we can.
Absolutely. And David, what do you mean by collaboration with me? Reach out to me, send me a message. I definitely want to, hey, even if it doesn't make sense or it doesn't work out, dang, I need some water. I drank all my coffee.
Get some water.
But I need some water.
Water.
even like if it's not available to do like the collaboration right now, send me your stuff, man. I want to be your friend. I want to hear what you got. I want to support you on your journey. So, David, please get a hold of me. Don't make me chase you down and message you. So I appreciate you so much. On a serious note, David, thank you for stopping in. I'm 100% grateful, and I'm humbled that like whatever the collaboration means that you would want to even work with me. So thank you for being on this page. Thank you for showing love. Thank you, man. Honestly.
And Lori, just seeing here, it says, how do I get a hold of you? Lori, just hit us up on Messenger.
I just sent that to her. Yeah.
And OG just sent you
I
something.
just said you can message Skyler or Manny via Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, hit us up, hit us both up. Whatever you got to do. Well, I'll never forget my brother.
We still need to know what
lost
state you're in, Wisconsin.
His son. It was just like my little brother to addiction. And it was a very hard interview for me to do because here is a man that I've known since I was in 6th grade. I saw his kids being born up until Kevin passed away in his late 30s, I believe it was. Very young man. And I've known him since, like I said, he was born, and it tore the family apart to this day. And at the end of the interview, my brother Rick was in tears, and he said, my one word of advice for people is don't ever give up on trying to help somebody. And he goes, I don't care if you say, hey, I tried doing this and it didn't work. You know what? Try it again. Well, I tried this and it didn't work. Keep trying. Always keep trying. Don't ever stop trying. Because just like that friend I told you about who said that, you know what, I kind of thought there was a problem, but I really didn't do anything. She lives with regret every day of her life now. Don't ever let that happen. And always just keep reaching out. We may not have all of the answers, but we'll never stop asking the questions. So God bless you, man.
Very good point. Lori, I will find you. I'll send you a message. Lori. I will find you, and we'll talk. With that, we have Jim Downs in the building.
Uh-oh. There he is, the one and only Pastor Jim Downs from Rock House Ministry, Project 300. And we have got so much. I don't even know where to start, so I'm not gonna, because it's just that intense, the stuff that Jim it's just insane. There's going to be a lot of collaboration going on with myself and Jim, My Fight Our War, and Rock House Ministry, Project 300. So we will be discussing that as we go. But Jim, thank you so much for the show last night. A shit ton of positive feedback. So God bless you and everything you're doing in your family.
Absolutely. It's nice to meet you as well.
And this is the man I was telling you about, as you know, Skyler Ray. So Skyler Ray, Pastor Jim Downs. You talk about, as far as recovery, the music, the intensity with his rapping, his fiance Kayla, her voice is just gold. It is just, she has been professionally trained in opera. I mean, it just, when I first had,
I've seen her do hour-long concerts in German, French, Italian.
When I first had Skyler on the show, man, I said, you and Kayla are a perfect 1-2 punch, because he comes out and hitting you with his rap, and all of a sudden she pops in with her voice, or vice versa, and you don't know who hit you. It's just that intense.
And it's family friendly. So what I mean by that, it's a real message. It's authentic. It's genuine. I have a lot of cool lessons that I usually teach in between songs and things like that relate to addiction, and try to inspire and plant seeds. So when hopefully somebody has these tools to navigate, also to be able to show them that, long-term recovery is possible. But with that being said, you may think hip hop, but at the same time, I put on a show that is friendly for all ages. I don't do, any cussing when I'm there. I'm professional. I show up. Sometimes I let a little loose on this. I'm probably more loose on Music and Mayhem than I am at home. Even though I do Music and Mayhem.
I bring out the best in people.
But with that being said, like anytime I pop up, I'm super professional. Like my language, everything is on point, but I make sure that the message doesn't get watered down. It doesn't get folded, right? There's a lot of strong points that I cover that I think are important, that are very relatable. Also, like if you guys don't know, I do my Road to Recovery tour We're getting ready to launch our 4th year. We did 86 stops around the country last year on the tour, and the tour is me and Kayla, and we travel the country. We get into treatment centers, rehabs. We headline sober festivals, jails, prisons, and we perform music, and I tell my testimony, my story. Speaking of that, I just got hit up today for a couple more jail gigs around here in the Washington, Oregon area. So I'm excited for that. We got the jail in Montana set up. We also got the prison here in Portland set up. So there's going to be quite of stops and visits to my incarcerated folks this year. So I'm super excited.
You know, I was grinning away there when you were talking to Pastor Jim about, your show and the content and all that, because like I said, we let loose last night, boy.
Oh, yeah, they
and
did.
sometimes the street in me comes out. And we were talking today about our future plans.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, it was great. Everyone loved it. He goes, there was a few things just some of the guys noticed.
The
And
language.
do you think maybe you could, tone down the language a little?
Manny's off the hook, boy.
And I go, you know what? I go, hey, I will definitely do that for you, but I cannot promise that you're not going to get a slip up here and there, because once that intensity starts flowing, man, it's like I can't hit the stop button. I'll hit the pause button as best I can. But no, I got you. That's why when you started talking about that, especially to Pastor Jim, I was just
we gotta get your PR rep down. We got to be able to get you media trained, where you could hop on. It don't matter if it's middle schools, elementary schools. We're in front of the news station. We got to get you media trained, Manny, and it will come. We love your authenticness, and we never want to water down your product, but we will get you media trained. I'm telling you, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
we will.
It's nice. It's nice. So check it out. Lori said Wisconsin could need some help. John Ecker said need to do a show in Wisconsin Tech in my area. That would be dope. John, if you know anybody that would love to book me, or you have any connections, like even just like a lead, like you're like, yo, I met this girl named Stephanie. She works at this treatment center. I'll Google the treatment center and give a call and be like, yo, John Ecker said he's laying everything on the line for me. He's paying for
Let's
it all.
do it.
I just say
everything.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I won't say that. But if you know like a way, like, or anybody out there doing anything like that, let me know. I don't mind talking to people and vouching for myself. Which I am very fortunate that like I don't mind vouching for myself, because I know the hard work I put on, and also I know the quality that I can bring to the table. So if you guys know anybody, I get sometimes it's uncomfortable, but if you're like, hey, I'd love to see you out here, there's a center over here that might need it, let me know, guys. I don't mind reaching out. Jim Down said absolutely.
Oh man, I tell you what, the intensity the pastor has is just second to none. And I was actually bringing you up too, Skyler, to him, is I was telling him about certain people you meet, like with guests come on my show.
Yeah.
Some of them, it is a one and done. They'll come on, do their show, and then they want to move on because they have other agendas. They want to be on as many other shows as they possibly can, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I like to have relationships. This is a family. And with that being said, I go, some people you just click. And I told him about me and you, how when we very first said hello, OG was like, guys, you were supposed to go on a half hour ago. And that's how it was with me and Pastor Jim last night. Same thing. And as the show went on, it was just kind of like, no. So I'm really looking forward to you guys talking, because with the show that you do, the way that Pastor Jim and his platform, his ministry, Rock Out, I mean, it's just, and plus too, Skyler, his logo and everything, it's all black, white, and silver and red, kind of like
laser colors, baby.
Kind of like right behind me with the wolf pack with My Fight Our War. It's the same exact thing. It's like, you got to be shitting me. This is all just like me and you said before. Don't force stuff to happen. Mm-hmm. If you force stuff, you put shit, you get shit. And here, it's just meant to be. Let it flow. It's meant to be. And so you and Jim, man, that'd be great.
I'm excited, man. Even if it's just a friend out of it, man, I'm super excited. I'm all about building connections and that could help my community out. Like
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm for my people, like, and that's why I take the time to be the best version of myself, because I feel like by doing that, it makes the community that much stronger. You know, I'm grateful for the position that I'm in, the opportunities that I get, and I take it as a badge of honor that, you know, people look at me as a leader in the community. Um, because I laugh sometimes because I catch myself like how goofy and just like I'm a goober. You know what I'm saying? I'm just this little cornball, and like the stuff I do behind closed doors is I'm silly. I'm so silly. And then it's like people are like, he's so great, he's so inspiring, he's a leader. And it's like, you know, I puff my little chest out and I'm like, you know, it feels good. It feels nice to be able to have that opportunity, and also like, you know, to be able to do it. Like it's crazy because like one of my brand deals, you know, was telling me like it's wild. Like I know they like I got the brand deal because it sounds so weird to say it even. See how I stopped it? Like influencer, right? It sounds so weird because like I'm just the guy who tries my best and I fail miserably every day. You know what I'm saying? But it's like where I was in a meeting with some other people who got the brand deal, and they were talking about influencer, and I was like, he's talking about us, right? He's like, you guys are influencers. That's why we brought you on. And I just think it's so crazy. But I guess like influence means you have like an influence over people, or people look to you to lead or look to you for advice. And I think it's really cool because I don't have to sacrifice my morals. I don't have to sacrifice what I'm about. And I'm able to be myself, and people like it and find it inspiring. So like I'm so blessed. Like I'm such a blessed guy to be able to like go out there, be yourself. Don't be anything but yourself. And everybody's like, we love you. And I'm like, this is so cool. How did I get set up in this position? Like, I feel like people are going to start coming out from the cameras and be like, you just got punked. Like Ashley.
Oh, I know.
You know, like, wait a second. They're looking at me to lead them.
I feel the same way, man, when it comes to some of the things and the blessings I've been given is just some, you know, former cop, former biker and outlaw to being shot and stabbed and all these things. It's just
And now he has you and me in this big family.
oh, it's insane. And then not only that, but to be asked to come out and speak at these events, to come out and it's like, why would someone want to hear my story?
Yeah.
But then it's the same thing as I'm telling everyone else. The same reason they want to hear your story and your story. It's because all our stories matter. And the thing is, you know, I'm just like, why am I still alive after all the things I've done? And it's because to do this. It's to make a difference in the world. And, you know, I said the same thing, man, when I'm sitting here with the blessings I've been given. I said the exact same thing to people. You know, I'm waiting to be in one of these shows, and all of a sudden the door opens and have come up. Oh, you got you, man. This ain't real. You got punk, boy. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for like my brand deal checks to come in and on it be like, you got punked. You know what I'm saying? Or like the fake lotto tickets, like claim at 123 Fairyland, like, you know, like the big old fake winning lotto tickets. That's what I feel like. Like I'm gonna flip my life over and be like, psych. No one likes
I'm
it.
telling you.
Like, I figured. You
Oh,
know
but-
No, it's your authenticity, baby. You're authentic all the
yeah,
time.
that's the key to
People
this
know
too,
it, they
is
can
being
feel it.
yourself, because I've seen a lot of different shows and hosts where people are portraying a character, and all of a sudden the camera stops and I'm talking to them off camera, and it's just like, who are you? I mean, they're being extremely rude and disrespectful and all this stuff, and then the camera's rolling and they're being these just wonderful people on camera saying all the right things. And then as soon as the camera's off, they're just saying all these things. It's just like, are you serious? You know, and it's just like, okay. So, and I saw that, Jim, stuff, not so I, you know, hey, you know, rough around the edges, brother. But you
We're
said
working on him.
BB.
We're working on him.
That motorcycle glitch just hit his CPU
yes,
board. Just
yes, it's gonna work in progress.
glitching up.
Work in
You know what I'm
progress.
saying? We'll just get him like a voice chip implanted with some AI software that OG could run and just give his speeches for him.
It'll be looking like, yeah, it'll be looking like one of those the captions. I'll be talking, I'll stop, and also the words will keep going, and
it'll keep going.
or you'll get like or you'll get the old dump button. And all of a sudden, yes, I had today. We have the creator, founder of My Fighter War, Manny Vitale. How you doing today? I'm doing beep, 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 beep.
Yes,
Thank you
indeed.
for having me.
Hey, you are a wild one, but that's why we love you. And Jackie, check it out. Anytime you see me popping off camera, I'm usually picking my nose or dealing with pound cake. So that is what it is. So if you see me pop off camera, and sometimes I have whatever happened and I gotta jump off. So that's normally what it is. Like at the beginning, I'm usually sharing stuff. You know, I don't know. So it's like if I get like an important text or like if Pound Cake is running around wild, you'll see me jump off camera for a second. So that's what it is, guys. You know, and sometimes it's nice to be able to give Manny his little number one thing, right? Because when he's
I
telling
gotta
a
get my
story,
time.
when he's telling a good story, I also like to be able to give him the camera time too, because it's like more cinematic, right? If Manny's really going in saying stuff, you know, I like to put him up there because like he's a great guy, and honestly, like I love what he does, and I think it makes great content. So either picking my nose, either dealing with pound cake, getting important text, or Manny is really cutting the
There's-
rug right now.
It's
That's
one of
That's
the.
pop off screen.
Oh, Jet, she was making sure Manny wasn't met. Oh, sure. Now, when I do that,
We would never do that. We would never do that to people, right? Because I just want to let you know, like when it comes down to it, we are just gonna be popping everywhere. You see that? You like?
Hey, I guess I'm on.
Yeah, you like that, Jackie? That was just for you. Look at this. Slide of the hand. And Skyler was never.
and it is not.
Oh, jeez. Hold on.
Well,
Uh-oh.
we
I'm gonna-
had.
It's different having you
I
guys.
hope you guys aren't getting seasick. I'm gonna pop me off so I could be on the right side. I don't like Manny being on the right side of me. I always feel like he's being sneaky.
Oh.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
That's better.
Yeah, OG. I don't know if you heard OG say what she said, but about the OG show, and that's because we're we were at breakfast, and as we're leaving, I'm walking up towards the register, and all of a sudden she stops and she goes, "Hold on, I know somebody." So she's talking to this couple, and they knew her son, so they're chit chatting, and she starts laughing, and she goes, "Oh, they recognized you from the show." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's nice." And she goes, "Yeah, they said, oh, we know him. That's Manny." Goes, "We saw him as a guest on your show, OG."
On my podcast.
And I was
okay.
like, "Oh, well, it was an honor to be on your show. Well, thank you very much."
Yeah,
So OG got some showtime, man.
that's okay.
And because it's OG's show, she
OG
can.
about to put y'all in timeout. OG about to put y'all in timeout
Oh.
from John.
Hey, it's her show. She can do whatever she wants.
That's right.
Mm.
Figure
Well,
out
I'm
the
doing my
filmmaking.
favorite thing. I'm talking to all the people. That's what I'm doing.
Ugh.
And then did you see you got something here from brother Donald? He said,
Pick it up, just don't make it. Pick it, just don't make
it bleed.
And sometimes I do, and that's why I gotta hop off all the time. So you guys see me leaning down. I'm kind of
He
just
comes
doing
back.
a nose
The
check.
guy's gonna have like the tissues hanging out on one side.
Or like
I
you
do
picked
that.
on your
Trooper.
lip the
He's a
other day.
trooper, huh?
You picking at your lip the other day.
Oh yeah, I was sitting here. I had chapped lips. I was sitting there, and you forget that we're live. So I'm just sitting there going like this. And all of a sudden I look up. I'm like, I'm bleeding.
Yep.
And I'll be honest, guys, I don't pick my nose, but I will use a tissue to clean my nose. So that's another reason why sometimes I get off the screen. If we just being honest right now, right? I hope you guys don't judge me because we just went through the non-judgment zone. You
Yes.
can smile, but understand you smiling with me and not at me.
See,
All
at
right.
least he's doing it classy. What I do, man, when I gotta do that is, I'm sorry, I'll just go like this. Let
just
it
in
rip.
there?
Right,
Ugh.
yeah, just right on the floor right here.
You just in there?
Yeah,
You
get it
just,
go.
you just in there
Yeah,
like
or,
that?
no, just give it a big old blow right out, just snot
You just
flying.
in there?
Oh, there ain't no picking going on. Just like in the hockey days, man. I'd have my mask on.
I better not find one of those. I better not find one of those floating in the hot tub, or you are about to be banned.
Let's see. Most definitely with you. Yeah. Oh, Jacqueline.
We appreciate you, Jackie. So should we end with some music or
We need some music. Let's
it's got a video you could share
you
with
know
us?
what? Since King Hansen was jumping around in here, what do you think about some Billy Goat?
We could play some Billy Goat. I'm
Billy
always
Goat.
down for shamelessly plugging. See, there's me right now looking for the video.
King Handsome.
Yeah, right.
Billy Goat.
Like one of the emojis.
Bye, Billy Goat.
Uh-huh.
Nah, really though.
Hey, Pastor Jim, man, he got goats.
Yeah, he's got two.
Yes,
Pastor
indeed.
Got two
Jim
of them,
down.
right?
He's got some goats.
So, Pastor Jim, this isn't so. I just want to be clear. I usually spoon feed people my music because when I come to a center or an event, I perform a certain type of song. Billy Goat is not one that I normally perform, so you don't have to worry about that. It's a little off the hook, right? I'm a rapper, but 70% of my music is about addiction and inspiring. But this is one of those songs where we were just rapping. So
It's fun.
don't judge me, Pastor Jim. Don't
Actually,
judge me.
I think Pastor might be off right now having some date night with his
All right,
beautiful
well, we
wife,
about to
but you
turn up
never
then.
know.
We about to turn up then.
Okay.
All
Hold on.
right, I'm gonna mute this mic here, man. So
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
that way I can swear.
Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Earn my stripes like a zebra. All right. I see you, Manny. Picking that nose. I see you, boy. Picking that nose. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. It is Billy Goat.
Earn my stripes like a zebra, weighing it out like a Libra. Gatekeepers and street sweepers, I got you in my scope. Yeah, it's murder she wrote. I ain't gotta be your type of can't deny that I'm dope. Yeah, I'm rocking the boat. I'm a dragon in the moat. Other words, baby boy, I'm just aiming for your throat. Billy Goat, nah,
Really dope.
so jacket no coat. Something's missing in this game, like rum and no coke. You could run it from the scrimmage. I'm just trying to paint an image. Yeah, picture me winning. I'm airing out my laundry like a basket of linen. Jealousy is real, y'all be looking like women. Y'all can't see me on these tracks like the windows is tinted. Ripping beats like denim, Eddie Brock with the venom. Slick talking, we send them. Horn lock, no pretending. Pray to God cause I'm sinning. While the flames where I'm sitting. I do it for my city, myself and my past. Cause things wasn't always pretty. Got my foot on the gas. Obstacles I tear through. Had haters in my circle, now they in my rear view. I wasn't supposed to make it, but I bet on myself. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. I'm the king in this like I walk around naked. I've been on it like this rapping is a gift. Who could really know but feels like I'm about to blow? Doing major numbers, I'm just riding with my woe. Top down, hopped out, I'ma make it go. I've been on it like this rapping is a gift. Who could really know but feels like I'm about to blow? Doing major numbers, I'm just riding with my woe. Top down, hopped out, I'ma make it go.
Yo, first 100 down when I seen them smile. Another 100 down, now they acting well. My life good, I'm just trying to enjoy it. The first tape that I dropped, it was Toys. 300 down, Uncle say the golden child. I'm just trying to hold it down. I got so many woes, it feel like I'm floating now. Bro up on the court and he just threw the assist. I'm from outside, could never be new to. Daddy never claimed me. Stomach stuck on hungry, and you thinking that I got him for free. You out your mother mind. I'm in a whole different league. Got my team with me, W-O to the E. And my flow third degree, you know they wishing they was me. Can't walk a day up in my sneaks, did the whole thing. I was in that box, they say no names. Niggas can never live my life, but they acting like they gon' live it right. Me and bro used to share clothing. My shoes had holes in, and now I got fans all across. They whoa. Like the king of this. I could walk around naked, I'm so pure. Couldn't do a thing around Satan. They want more, tell them make down payment. This ain't free, coming from the S-T-R-E-E-T 401 to 503. My birthday's always the same, and I know me. You know who I'm betting on, gotta keep my weapon, dog. You seen what they did to Splash, gotta keep my weapon, dog. I know that they wish I crashed, but I'm stepping on, that make me laugh. And forget them boss, they not a threat to me. I swear they not a threat to me. I swear, hold me down for $1 million, Alex, that's double jeopardy. I'ma kill it too, that's another meal too. Just still talk, but we don't feel you. 100 on me, if I slip, I tell them all the time that I live is real, more than rhyme. I be thankful to wake up and get that morning grind. I really live, you do it on the side. They said I never. Now they hit me up for features. This shit no free. Really started out with nothing, wouldn't beat. Now I really do this like all the time.
It like this rapping is a gift. Who could really know but feels like I'm about to blow? Doing major numbers, I'm just riding with my woe. Top down, hopped out, I'ma make it go. I've been on like this rapping is a gift. Who could really know what feels like I'm about to blow? Doing major numbers, I'm just riding with my woe. Top down, hopped out, I'ma make it go.
Bah! Shout out to Coach for setting that video up. Coach is the magic connector. Coach is crazy, bro. I love Coach. Coach contacted the farm, rented it out for us, and we were able to show up and shoot that video. Shout out to Coach. Coach is a major player in the game, baby. Look. I got one more video for you guys. I love this song. I don't share it much because I look huge, but it also inspired me to lose some weight, which I am down good a bit of weight. So I am happy with it. It is called Blame Myself, but I think the song is one of my best songs, or at least one of my favorite songs that I've done. This is called Blame Myself, and then we'll end it. Okay, Manny? Give me a thumbs up.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Blink twice if you're in danger, OG. Not this guy. That's not me. I see you blinking, OG.
Why do I hate myself? And why do I blame myself? Why am I afraid of myself? It's not your fault, it's not your fault. So why do I blame myself? And why do I hate myself? And why am I afraid of myself? It's not your fault, it's not your fault. I've been dealing with a lot of shit in my past. Looking in my hometown late when I drive past. Lately I've been dealing with a lot, think I might crash. I feel like I'm trying to get better, but what if I can't? What if I can never escape? What if I keep dealing with this trauma and I can't get away? What if I keep making all these songs and you never relate? It's like I knew it all along, I can never be great. Sometimes I don't really want to be here. It's at the worst time, so we never see clear. A lot of people that I love want to teach fair. A lot of people want to lie and say we care. I need to write just like I need to breathe air. I think I might leave here. I feel like I hate myself some days. I wish that I could erase myself. I hate myself. So I blame myself too much. Blame myself. And why do I hate myself? And why am I afraid of myself? It's not your fault, it's not your fault. So why do I
try not to
blame
panic, but growing up I was
myself?
an addict. Here I sit in a hotel with a needle in my arm. God damn it, I can't stand it. I never meant to hurt you, but don't act like I planned it. Never meant to abandon. I ever let this happen, but I chose dope over rapping, and that's when it happened. My whole world snapped and the sky blackened. With the reverse, I was trapped, couldn't sneak out the back end. Then it got worse. I was trapped in depression hits when I think about back then. Guess I need some help. I can't do it myself. And if I let you down, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to drown. I feel like I hate myself. Some days I wish I could erase myself. I hate myself.
So
I blame myself too much.
blame myself? And why do I hate myself? And why am I afraid of myself? It's not your fault, it's not your fault. So why do I blame myself? And why do I hate myself? And why am I afraid of myself? It's not your fault, it's not your fault.
So why do I blame myself? And why do I hate myself? And why am I afraid of myself? It's not your fault, it's not your fault.
There you have it, ladies and
Man, I tell you
Man.
what,
Yeah.
that's some powerful shit right there, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, that definitely gets your attention, man. Great song, great job,
Thank you.
man.
Yeah, we shot that in Phoenix, Arizona. And it was cool. It was cool. We rented out a studio for that one, had all the different sets. I'm really happy how it came out. Also, on top of that, guys, we shot Billy Goat in Connecticut. So shout out to Got Your Goat Farms for allowing us to come through and shoot. Got your goat, baby.
Got your goat. No, that's a great song, man. I remember when that was first coming out when a while back there, you were showing some of that. And I remember the first time I saw it. I think that may have been one of the ones I got that sneak preview. One of the advantages of being Skyler's brother here is every now and then I'll get a message. It's like, man, check it out. It'll be his new song, new video, and I get to see it or hear it before anyone else does. And
That
it's
is
just
very
like,
true.
damn, man. And it's just like, dude, another one blown out of the water. Just
Thank you, man.
amazing, man. So
Thank you.
I love you, brother. You're tearing it up. You are tearing it up. You are making such a difference, not only with your word and your message, your music, but combined, saving lives, man. Got you and Kayla, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm honored.
I appreciate it. I'm grateful, man, and I do acknowledge how hard I work. Me and Kayla, I do acknowledge the success we have found. And I do know Kayla is extremely talented. And I know I'm getting there. But with that being said, I'm nothing without the people in the comment section. I am nothing without the people. There's so many artists out there that don't have a platform, that don't have a voice. And you guys lift me up. You guys put me on your shoulders and parade me around town. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. This is a kid that's been doing music since 11 years old, knows what he wanted to do since 9 years old. And it means a lot to be given this opportunity. And I can't promise you guys results, but I can promise you that I will get up every single day and work my butt off to try to make a difference in the community by using my voice and using my platform for positivity, not for putting people down. If you guys ever read the comment sections, I don't engage with hecklers. I let them know that they are loved and they have value. And if they want to message me, we could be friends. I was just telling somebody the other day, if you're looking for someone to engage with, that's not the path that I like to spend my energy on. But if you need a friend or someone to talk to, I say, make sure you reach out. Just because I understand the magnitude of the direction that I'm in and the path that I am taking. And I refuse to let anybody get me out of character. Don't get me wrong, behind closed doors is one thing, but because we're allowed to process it, and it would be unreal to say things that don't affect me and don't get me upset. I'm a human, right? But I promise you, I will always lead and always take the higher path, and always treat people with respect, even when respect isn't given my way. So thank you guys for the opportunity. Thank you guys for a career. You guys have given me a career. Like, because of you guys, I'm able to live my dreams. I'm able to, every year I meet tens of thousands of addicts around the country who are looking for recovery, looking for hope. And you guys give me that opportunity to be that person, to be able to come out there and meet you guys. And it's not something I take lightly. I worked very hard to be here, and I just want to say I'm grateful. So thank you to everybody in the comment section. If you guys just see me for like memes that I post, if you guys see me, my recovery celebrations, if you guys see my reels, things like that, it means the world to me. Just knowing that you guys are there, like, it has really taken off. Like, I was just checking, 1.4 million people have visited my page in the last 28 days. Just my Skyler Ray page, just no other social media. And I'm blown away. I'm blown away. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for watching anything that Manny does. And if you guys are here because of me and just finding out about Manny, go give him a follow, guys. My Fight or War, his name is on the screen right there as well. Look him up. He does a lot of great things, and that is a brother of mine. So if you guys like the content I put out, go make sure you give him a follow. Also, if you have a story to tell, guys, make sure you guys message him as well. He will contact OG, the leader and the person whose show we're on right now, and she will get you awards. I love you guys. Manny, you want to take us out?
Yeah, man. Before that, I just want to, just back up what Skyler said, man. There would be no My Fight or War. There would be no Music and Mayhem if it wasn't for all you guys. Your comments, your stories, your love, your support, all of that. It'd be, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. Like Skyler said, as far as the opportunities, I really appreciate the opportunity of being able to this started because I had a chance. Someone gave me an opportunity to come on their show and tell my story, and it resonated with people. And next thing you know, it took off. And I was very blessed to now not only have one studio, but two, one in Detroit, one in New York, and spreading the word that it's okay to be down. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be all these things, but it's not okay to stay there. You know, we're a family. We lift each other up. We tell each other stories. We don't judge. We motivate. We love support, and we're going to be there for each other. So that's what I do. That's what OG does. So thank you for that. Check us out at My Fight or War if you want to come on. We're here for you. Music and Mayhem, man, we're here for you. Bottom line is we're here for you, and you are not alone. So keep fighting a good fight, man. Love you guys.
Absolutely, Lori. I'll be in touch. Give me a couple minutes, and I'm gonna reach out to you. Okay. I got you. And yeah, Manny, thank you very much. Do you have anything else to say before we pop this off? Or
Yeah, just to M2, I got your number and I'll be in touch with you, John. I'll be talking to you as well. All you guys, just love you, man. Just remember, we all matter. Our stories matter. Our voices matter. And please remember, addiction is only a word. Addiction is not a death sentence. We're living proof of it. I love you guys.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.